just hit me like, oh fuck, it's hard. And I don't want to like fight it, just crank energy drinks. But I'm like, it's a. I think Shango said this. Ryan says it a lot too. But Shango said it a week ago. It was like, don't push it just for the sake of pushing it. And I like to do that. But I'm like, well, wait, what's the objective? Yeah. I like doing it because I know I can. But I'm like, wait, like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a younger thing about it where you're like, no, I'll show myself, and then that's why I think back in the day I kept laughing at movies, Jackass, one of the cutaway things that they put the video of Prince Samuel.
Oh no!
That hammer, he goes, "Oh, show me." It's like, I mean, that's the perfect skit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what are you trying to prove? That I can do something stupid. Kaboom.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll show me. Fucking hit the ground so hard. But yeah, even on like Thursday, I was noticing too, like, I was getting tired, getting like past midnight. Early I'll go to 2:30, sometimes 3. I'm like feeling it. But on Thursday, I'm like, dude, honestly, I'm gonna stop. I had fun. It was good. It was a good show. I know we could go later. I know the super late quote early big dog was waking up and wanting to hang out, but like, I honestly was really like being
Yeah.
It's fun. I did a Tuesday stream to make up for
Tuesday.
So I'd already done like one number of shows per week or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I tried to do something here.
Yeah.
I'm glad I went to sleep. I woke up as much as I did on Friday.
Dude, this game is Fleek.
It was just,
Wait, does that mean what I think it means? I haven't used it, I believe.
That's what helped because I'm like, yeah, like this, Tetris, just a game where and honestly, like, the other part was that it was either you try to play video
Yeah, it's totally Fleek. I used it though. I love it when that happens.
It's a fun game to play, but I'm like at the final boss, and I'm like, you know what? We did it.
Yeah.
I could do more, but let's be honest. All
This
of it is
popcorn's Fleek.
doing what you're doing and trying to just get through to the end with, like a night play not to be using. Because that's not bad thing.
Yeah.
I did it. I got away. Now I'm going to move on and make the choice to fucking Resident Evil 2.
Fuck yeah. Are you gonna do Claire or Leon?
Apparently, I didn't know this. I'm gonna do Claire, but apparently that's the canon way to do it.
That's what. Yeah.
I always did it that way just because my brother was playing Leon, so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna start, just smacking my name. Like, why am I gonna play the exact same game he did? And so yeah, I always did Claire or Leon as the concept. That's my preferred, but yeah, it's really the same.
Be happy! Be happy! Happy, joy, happy, joy.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I'm not starting to do totally new
You guys see this? Look at that shit.
To me, that's the best thing about playing.
Oh, it's not on the bike no more. Oh well.
There's a little bit of like, I don't
Oh,
have to
back
take
on the
it
bike.
seriously. I don't have to like focus as much on like all these.
Dude, this is totally cell shaded. I gotta get it. You know what? I gotta stop reacting like every time I see a game like I gotta get it. I keep doing that and I got no hard drive space.
Like in Resident Evil,
And I gotta watch my audio level, son of a bitch.
I'm like, I'm seriously considering buying it. At some point, I will stream it again.
Forget this noise, man. I gotta focus. I gotta put the popcorn away. I know what to do. I know what to
I
do.
love Resident Evil 3 Remake. Like Hero Benito, I think for
Tell your children not to walk away. Tell your children not to hear my words. What they mean, what they say. Can you keep on in the dark light? children not to hold my hand. Tell your children not to understand.
That's my double tail. You don't want that, do you? That'd be pretty silly. Here, how about we just act like, we could just act like this instead. Getting over dramatic. We should focus.
I remember my first time. Eyes locked and my hands were slow. I had to see him in the night. Atari 26. Oh, oh. My sister had the moon. She wouldn't show me. Atari wanted none of her. Wanted none of me. Sam, one boy. One more game. Girl, come. There's no one way. Sam, one boy. One more game. Girl, come. There's no one way. So much love. Hollywood scared, Hollywood better be prepared. Hollywood made me fast as you can. You may be a boy, but soon you'll be a man. So much
would be nice. I think we all know what the truth is.
Cries like a man to show you he's crying, to show you he's trying to make you understand. He's got you in his hand. He makes you think again about who's the man until you see drama king, drama king, drama king. All the string you watch him sing. He tells you he's in pain, then tells you you're insane. Such a boring game, but it's love just the same. And love is worth it when you have it, then you lose it, then you have it, then you lose it, then you have it. Lose it, have it, always the same. Drama king, drama king, drama king. All the string, watch him sing. Drama king, drama king, drama king. Don't you know that you're a queen, perfect for that drama king? He's a drama king, drama king. Pull the string and watch him sing, 'cause he's a drama king. He's a drama king, drama king. Pull the string and watch him sing, 'cause he's a drama king.
I think we've had enough music for today. Enough music. Hope I didn't get a copyright strike. Whatever. I'm not a drama king, man. I don't even have a girlfriend. That only counts if you're like fucking up somebody else's life. If you're only crying about your own and fucking up your own life, that does not make you dramatic. It just makes you sad. That's all. Man, I haven't cried once today. Let's see if we can fix that. Maybe if I listen to that song again. What about it? Yeah, I'm fine, dude. Hold on. Let's do this trick and spin it. And then this trick and spin it. Wow, that's psychedelic. That doesn't really work, but you know what? I at least have an opportunity to like get this right. Okay. Hi everybody. It's me, JJ, producer of the Video Games and More show on public access television and owner of the Bright Idea Record independent DIY record company. That's right. You recognize me? That's cool. Well, what you make me say all that for? Oh, you didn't make me? Yeah. I'll have a cigarette. I'll mellow out. Have a smoke. I'll turn down my air conditioner and attempt to be like a real, honest to God, like person that's in front of the camera. Maybe. Just making sure. Making sure. You know, I don't want to have that crazy echo effect that I'm so good at. All right then. So what's up? This is Sunday, right? I totally wasted my Friday and Saturday. That's fine. It's my problem. Yeah. At least I made it to the store. I was gonna stream earlier, you know, here on the YouTube and on the Twitch at the JJ Styles Rocks and at the Zot the Avenger Rules, and I didn't have any Mountain Dew left. That stuff is almost as expensive as the vodka and the rum that I like to mix with it. It's strange economy right now. Strange. A lot of strangeness. At least it's not just me. It's all good. Actually, no, it's not. It's like $8 for a 12 pack, and with tax, probably more like 9. I missed like a year ago when I could get like 3 for that price. What the fuck is this economy? Is it annoying that I bring it up? I'm sorry, I just had to pay annoying prices. It's annoying all around, I suppose. Please forgive me or change the damn channel. I really don't care. It's like I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it! That's why I better make this cigarette really fast. It's no big deal. I'll just drink slower. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Yeah, because every time I take a sip, it's just so deliberate. It's cool. We were listening to a CD that I recently found. You know, I have a vast collection of things. And, do I have it? Yeah, this one. Wow, that's psychedelic, dude. So psychedelic, man. You know what I could do? I could do this trick and spin it. No. Hold on. That's cool and everything. That's really cool in the gang, but there, it's the opacity. I'm not opaque. I'm transparent. Pretty much. What? Oh no, got it backwards now. I guess, wait, no, that's not gonna work neither. It's complicated. It's all very complicated. Especially shopping at the store, that's complicated. I think this will work. If I do something like this, flat out. Pretty close. You play like a girl, JJ. Do I? I was playing this music. I don't know if I was playing it like a girl, but okay. I haven't had that CD handy in a few years. It was nice to hear again. Oh, there was one more song I was gonna listen to. Here, I'll just do a quick little. I just want to hear a little bit. Just here, hold on.
Looking for a soul.
One more time.
A little robot looking for a soul. Running on empty like being full.
Yeah, that was nice. So which am I? Am I the Game Boy? Am I the robot? Am I the drama king? Or am I the devil? Just tell your children not to walk my way, mother, okay? There's nothing to see here. Just keep moving. It ain't easy being cheesy, what can I say? cool, man. You know, when you can't figure out which one of those you are, they say that makes you complicated. I don't know. I never wanted to be complicated, and I didn't used to be complicated. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing complicated about it. It's plain and simple. When a person's going insane, they're going insane. That's it. It's nothing complicated about it. Hey, I'm proud of myself, alright? I spent like 15 minutes at the store and nothing bad happened. And I even chatted a little bit on Twitch and nothing too bad happened, I don't think. I was trying to guess a word and I totally didn't guess it. But that wasn't a bad thing. That was just, you know, an incorrect thing. At any rate. This popcorn's it's really good. I've never tried that stuff before. It's like maple flavor and bacon flavor. I saw it and I thought, oh, I gotta try this. For a second, I thought I was gonna eat the whole damn bag, and then I got full. So, it's my story. I'm sticking to it. What? You want me to change the camera shot? I have baseball cap in the title of the damn show. Of the damn stream. It fits the theme perfectly. What? You want devil horns too? You could have like, here, does this work? Can't really see them that well, huh? They look more like antennas, don't they? No, these only look cool in the dark. It just looks like I'm ready to do some Nerf with the lights on. It's all good. Some Nerf would kick ass. Yeah. Whatever. So, what's the agenda, JJ? You said you were gonna stream. You've been planning this out all day. Don't you have some big plan? Who said that? For Pete's sake. It's ridiculous. That looks terrible. Let's try to get it together here. You know what the problem is? I'm multiplying the gray. It still looks terrible. Oh well. Hachimachi. I think I should go back to gray now. Seriously. That works. So, see any good games lately? I don't think I ever mentioned that. I did actually feel bad when the Diamondbacks didn't win the World Series. I am kind of like, I don't know. I didn't always like care for my hometown and my home state, you know, and you know, for half my life I was pretty blasé about it. I figured I'd move away, and then I guess from about, I'd like to say for the past, like, from 25 until now, when I was 25, but I was still a mess. I really didn't like get back to a semblance of normalcy until about 30 years of age, so it's like I didn't even know if there was sports or anything going on from 25 to 30. Those were weird years. I don't know. Video virus, that was like, I think I was like 25. Roughly. Roughly skirt where? Ha ha ha. Nah, about 25, 26. Yeah. Word. So how's the wife and kids? Bada booms. What I asked about, see any good games? Might as well ask about the wife and how's your dog? See, this is why I don't hang out with people anymore. I'm pretty messed up. It's alright. Things have got to work out somehow. No, I'm not gonna cry. I was gonna stare at Velma and Daphne and those badonkadonks and focus. There you go. I was thinking of making some music. I find all these old lyrics that I never made songs out of, but that I had intentions of making songs out of. And I don't know what the hell I was on about. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. But then again, who knows? Not going to use them today, that's for sure. If I was going to write a song today, it'd be something about being like a manimal. Or maybe like a freaking... some kind of a feral man. Human. Maybe I could call it Mood Swinger. I'm a real swinging guy. Nah, man. It's no big deal. I'm sure lots of people wake up freaked out. And then angry. And then like scared. And then they freak out on somebody. And then feel guilty about it. And then like confused. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Yeah, I know, I gotta quit drinking, that's the problem, right? It's all good. I'm trying... No, not to quit drinking, I'm trying to host the stream. I'm trying. I really am. You know, I think I said it on the last stream. When I get in front of this camera, I try to, like, you know, do a show. I try to entertain, you know. And it usually works out good for me, because, hey, yeah. Alright then. Doing a show. That's pretty good music, huh? When I saw that band, it was, I think 2010. I think it was like 13 years ago. They're from Los Angeles. And, they played at that Vaudeville Cabaret Club. It's not... Now it's a donut shop. I think it's been a donut shop for a long time now. Maybe it's not a donut shop anymore. Maybe it's something else. Yeah. It's a good show, good show. I think it was 2010. I don't know, when was the disc released? Might be wrong. Fuck you guys, I think it was... No, not fuck you guys, I mean, fuck, comma, You guys. I mean, like, I think it was more like 2009. It must have been 2010. It has to have been 2010. This was released in '04, though. It's cool. One of the few songs I've ever heard about Game Boys and 2600s. 2600. I was just thinking maybe I had a joke book around here or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I should drink faster. All right then. Bottoms up. Let's get wild. Cheers. God damn. Woo. All right. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. It's working already. Found a few other CDs too. Might as well talk about those. You might have seen this stack in a previous video from the other day. This is a pretty good one. It's a backup. Some people call that the first emo punk rock album. Husker Du's Zen Arcade. Those guys are from Minneapolis, Minnesota, from what I understand. I've commented on I've commented on a few of their YouTube videos. Pretty good stuff. Damn good stuff. There's some Mystic Records. Sampler number 2. Classic Nardcore. Started up by producer extraordinaire, label owner Doug Moody. I think he's dead, but his daughter's running the label, I think. You probably wouldn't believe this, but I'm telling you, so you gotta believe it. My old man used to hang out with that guy when my old man was bumming around LA doing the music thing. My old man was like this close to being a punk rocker, if you can believe that. But, you know, it's just, I guess it didn't feel right for him. Oh well. You know, a lot of those Mystic bands, they do kind of sound like, maybe, like, they got some, like, kind of like classic rock, kind of like blues inspired, kind of like, you know, dun 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 dun, dun, you know, like dun 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 dun, you know, classic rock. So, but I think a lot of times it's kind of like, you know, it's like, it's still punk rock, so it's not entirely serious. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, look what we can do. We can do that too. Why don't we sell 1 million records already? It's that kind of shit. You know? Which, I don't know. That's a good question. I suppose when you're like singing songs making fun of society and how stupid it is, it's not as likely. But hey, somebody's got to do it sometimes. Like, especially when it gets really stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I've already talked about this one, like it's a backup as well. Already talked about this one. I've actually been thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. No. What's over? No, I was thinking, man, if I could do that, like I could play that. I almost did cover Falling to Pieces. There was a time period when I'd go to karaoke, and I think I was doing that every week, or at least a couple times a month. And then like a few other people started doing that, so like naturally I kind of had to move on. I think I started like singing like some Offspring, maybe like that's the only definite. Yeah, that's probably like 7 years ago. Back and forth, I sway with the wind. Resolution slips away again. Right through my fingers, back into my heart, where it's out of reach and it's in the dark. Droplets of yes and no in an ocean of maybes. And then it's from the top, from the bottom, it looks like a steep incline, and from the top, another downhill slope of mine. But I know something is there. My equilibrium's there. No, that line goes with the indecision clouds my vision. No one listens because I'm somewhere in between my love and my agony. You see, I'm somewhere in between. My life is falling to pieces. Somebody put me together. Somebody put me together. Almost. Somebody put me together. That was better. Yeah, I gotta try to open up my ears, because it's easy to get a little too into the song and be a little flat. I'm more likely to be flat than sharp, if you know what that means. That means you're almost right, but you're totally not. Like, kind of like that, yeah, kind of like normal. Okay, back and forth, I sway with the wind. Oh no, that was the opening verse. Resolution slips away again, right through my fingers back. Okay, so then it's, well, anyways, it's been a while since karaoke night. Resolution slips away again. $1 Billion Babies. This was my my band leader's. He's he was a really big Alice Cooper fan, and I was not. I was too busy trying to be underground hardcore. Like, totally not mainstream at all. I wasn't even listening to Faith No More, man. I was just like... But he'd always tell me, oh, well, Cooper's totally punk rock. He was right. I should have listened to him, but you know, it's like, how was I ever gonna get my authentic underground hardcore sound down if I just like was so busy listening to mainstream? Seriously. Like, Zero Defects probably would have sounded completely different if I wouldn't have been so underground. At any rate. Look at this. 25-cent CD. Is that a good deal or what? Isn't it adorable? I had to buy that. That looks like something a video gamer should own, right? Yeah. That's a tricky one to... You gotta curve your thumbs a lot to pull that one off. It's not easy. Oh, I almost got it. Ah, come on, stick the damn finger out. There you go. Yeah, not an easy one to pull off. Damn it. Dude, I could really use this. What up, Sizzle Chest? Hey, Liver Lips. Liver Lips and Sizzle Chest. This ain't the first one. This is the third one. I have the first one, but that one cracked. And I don't think I have a backup. I've listened to the first one enough times, I think. Maybe not. Might have to pirate that later. It's not really pirating, I own it. It's just it's cracked. I could play this. I am the copyright holder for this. Let's rock. Fuck yeah. I haven't listened to this in forever. This is some good shit. This was our first little demo before we went to the salt mine up in Tempe. Or is it Mesa? No, it's Tempe. Yeah, we made this one in Tucson. TC helped out with the engineering because I was busy playing guitar. He was kind of like a superb apprentice, that TC guy. He's the guy that always used to be running the technical show at the Punk Rock Tuesdays. You know, like Harmon would be like, you know, making sure the bands are lining up and getting up and off the stage, and I'd be getting up on the microphone and, you know, introducing the acts and, you know, talking about the upcoming shows. And TC would be like working the audio board, and, you know, maybe hooking up any cables, you know, if the band needed an extra microphone or something like that, etc. Pretty good team we had going on, I thought. Yeah, this is gonna rock. Unfortunately, I can't do, for whatever reason, I can't get the damned Mac to, like, I've talked about this before. So, the desktop audio, you know, the output you'd like get if you plugged a headphone into the jack or a speaker, etc. You know, it has built-in speakers, so that is another option. Regardless, yeah, it's just like I'm gonna use the Bluetooth speakers and the microphone, because that's what I gotta do, apparently. It's no big deal. Oh, they couldn't find the song titles online. Well, it is a demo. Let's import this. The CD might be scratched, so you guys are, I don't know. I'll just tell you, you know, if you got a scratched CD, I'm talking to Generation Z here. So, if you got a scratched CD, it's kind of like having a scratched record. Like, everybody knows what that's like, right? It basically loops. It turns into like a sample when you scratch your record. But when you scratch your CD, it turns into like a fractional sample. It turns into like a glitch. That's what if you've ever heard something go and it just like sound totally annoying and broken, that's a scratch CD for you. All right, we got the first song. It's not gonna sound like that, so, and by the time we're done listening to that, it will be imported. It's practically imported. Oh, it's on the third one now. All right, nice. Check this shit out. threw me off. I almost felt like I was tripping on acid for a second, man. No, that can't be the demo. Is it? That's gotta be. Yeah, no, look. He's gonna when he does my desire. Whoa, whoa. It's like it's totally gonna be like. Yeah, this is totally the Tempe session. This is not the DIY one we made. Yeah, that's totally Tempe.
Just like roses.
Yeah, I wrote that one. I feel kind of stupid now. Because, guess what? I'll cut to the spoiler. So close we could smell it. Yeah, but it wasn't there. It was just like somebody's cologne or perfume or something. It's all good. No big deal. Hey, you ever listen to these guys? This is pretty good. I'm not going to be able to play it, but I'll delete those tracks later. The reality of my surroundings, and what's this one? Truth and Soul. I almost wanted to say peace and love or something like that. Truth and Soul. And this one is, I think it's called If You Give a Monkey a Brain, He'll Think That He's the Center of the Universe. Did I get that one? Give a monkey a brain. Yeah, got it. You know, I'll be honest, I didn't get into this one as much. But I found it at Goodwill, and I was like, I really should give this one a chance. And, you know, I've checked it out a couple times, but it's way easier to remember the big hits off of these ones. You know, like Truth and Soul, you got, hey, Ma and Pa, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Hey, Ma and Pa, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Oh. Sorry, that last note, man. You ever notice that? I always get that last trailing note wrong. What's up with that? What the hell? I'm probably preparing for the next verse. Suffering succotash. Hey, Ma and Pa, what the hell is wrong with y'all? What the hey? Ah, Freddy's dead. That's what I said. I don't like that song anymore. Haven't in a while. This one, Fight the Youth. Fight the Youth. That's the one that we used on Nameless Skaters. You know what that is, I'm sure. Fight the Youth. That's like what the entire dialogue was about during that interview on that production, my very first production. They're talking about getting hassled by the police, getting tickets on their birthday for skating on the street, you know. Freaking... just a whole lot of fighting of the youth, yeah. Of course, you know, they should have been at a skate park. They were asking for it. Of course, we didn't have any skate parks, but whatever. Yeah. The Junkie's Prayer. Pray to the junkie maker. Everyday sunshine, everyday sunshine. That was the one they did on Saturday Night Live. When they did that live, you know, on Saturday Night Live, the bands, the guests, they always get like two songs. Like, Tucson, Arizona? No. Dose. Two numbers. Two tunes. Like Nirvana did Come As You Are and Smells Like Teen Spirit. You probably could have guessed that. Wait, is that is what they did, right? Fuck, man. I almost want to say that they did like Lithium, maybe even like, Breed, or like, but no, it had to have been, yeah, like Kurt had the purple hair. It was still the same color that it was on the Spin magazine cover that I got in the mail, when it was brand new. It's a pretty big deal. I don't know. People were starting to talk about Seattle. Yep. Back in those days, some people still thought that like Microsoft was like they were Redmond. They've always been Redmond, right? Just like Apple's always been Cupertino. Yeah. That's history, isn't it? Am I getting history right? But it's all like, what's the difference between Redmond and Seattle and Olympia and there's a big difference, but it's all just Washington, right? Sure. Pressure! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Pressure, 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 pressure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pressure, 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 pressure. Too much pressure. There's just too much pressure. Sorry, that's a different band, but similar theme. Too much pressure. That's like more traditional ska music. Whereas Fishbone, of course, is more like alternative funk. That's why, as a Red Hot Chili Pepper fan, it was so easy to listen to Fishbone. It's just like practically the same band, really, except with like maybe a little more horns, a little more brass. Granted, Flea, the bass player for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he is like a trumpet player. Yeah, man. I'm sure you've all heard that song Pretty Little Ditty. Where he's playing that. That's like the famous song because it was sampled by that Butterfly. What's that band? Is that Crazy Town? I forget. I'm not a particular. I couldn't get into that song because I was already a Chili Peppers fan, and every time I heard it and saw everybody partying, I couldn't. I didn't care how hard they were partying. I didn't even party that hard back then. I was still pretty nerdy, Like I really had to. What's the word? I really had to become a fuck up before I started partying like hard, like dancing with people and junk, dancing with strangers instead of dancing with myself. Whoa, whoa, yeah, man. It was just like, this sucks. I can't party to this. I'd rather be listening to some Chili Peppers. All right, but everybody's having such a great time and they don't even know. I called Beef Vegan when they were talking about that song. That was probably like a year or two ago, and I'm all like, what that song's called, right? And what album it's off of? It's a Pretty Little Ditty off of Mother's Milk. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. They tend to have a little bit more of the brass, the trumpets, the trombones, even the saxophones in the Fishbone. But you still get a little bit of the trumpets in the Chili Peppers. Would you expect me to own this? Would you? You probably would, huh? I'm kind of a crybaby. You know which song I really like? No, not Interesting Drug. Good guess, though. I guess. No, it's. I think it's called "We Hate It When Our Friends Become Successful." That one's pretty funny. And it's just like it's. I don't know, man. My friends aren't like that. I'm not like that. I guess I like that song because I feel good. I'm like, boy, I could have it worse. Shit. But no, there's another one that's even better, I think. There's 21 songs on here. Supposedly is best of. You know, people used to tell my bass player for the Zero Defects that he looked a little bit like this guy. You know? I don't know if you've ever noticed. You guys saw the new Bright Idea Records Bandcamp page, right? Let's do a side-by-side comparison. I'm sure my bass player would really appreciate that. You know, I can't remember if he is a Morrissey fan or not. He might be. You know, he's a pretty eclectic and diverse person. I mean, he likes anything from the Misfits to Animal Collective to Modest Mouse. He might, hey man, even like techno. Doesn't everybody from my generation have a techno side? You know, a raver side. I mean, give me a break. That's to be expected, pretty much. But boy, I'm not using this display at all. You could really capitalize here. Maybe have a little more fun. You know what I mean? Let's loosen up. I think I'm ready to do another shot. Fuck. Know what I mean? Yeah? Yeah? Don't forget to take your pain pills, JJ. You'll get ugly if you don't. Good looking out. Thanks. I should probably do that soon. But not yet. Not yet. Please, not yet. So annoying. You know what's annoying about that is, like, if you take a pain pill too soon, that just makes you more addicted. So that means that the next one that you're gonna need is gonna need to come that much sooner as well. And then it's like you're in a race. It's kind of like that one. I think it's like a Fibonacci sequence in a way. You know, the Fibonacci sequence is the spiral. And as the spiral gets wider, the lines get longer. What a metaphor that is, huh? Yeah. Well, it's instead of being like that, think of the spiral being on the far outside. All right, and the lines are a span of time, and so, you know, if you don't try to wait as long as you can before taking the next opioid, you're just gonna end up till you're right there in the middle of the spiral going. Ah! So you basically have to suffer, you know. You have to get a little bit dope sick unless you have a time release medication. It's pretty horrible. Yeah, good times, good times. Enough about that subject, for fuck's sake. But yeah, good looking out, okay? Don't let me forget to do that. If I start to act grumpy, don't let me act grumpy for very long, okay? I don't like being that way. I'm a party dude, not a grumpy dude. Alright? And I'm sure you agree. Sure. Did a little whistle. Whistle while I work, eh? That works. So then, what am I referring to? You know. Here, I think it would be easier if I went about it this way. Okay. Dude, if my bass player was here, he'd have so much to say. He'd just be like talking nonsense. He'd be like, he'd be saying, "Hey, do I smell bad? Do I smell bad, dude?" All right. This is funny. Okay, so there's my bass player, right? My good buddy that we met at 2600. He's the guy that wrote the article on like copying DVDs, and then the one on TCP/IP networking. Okay, so side by side comparison. Pretty damn close, right? Yeah, you think so? Yeah. Right? Isn't it great when that happens? When you're in a band and you resemble a rock star? It's not that great. You tend to get typecasted, actually. Go figure. But it's not. I'm sorry, man. I had to. I had the CD right there, dude. You know I had to. So he's still alive, as far as I know. So that's cool. I like it when my band members are alive still, even when they're in prison. If they, all right, let's change the subject. I might get moody, and it's not even time to take a pain pill. Good times. Doesn't it look good though? I've still got to add a few things to the page. You know what I mean? Do you? Do you know what I mean? Have a drink of the Bud Light. You need a can of the. Let me get you a Bud Light. You know what I mean, Mank? Alright, check it out. This is what I mean. How do I work this damn thing? Am I the host or am I the director? I forget. Let me see. I think I lost my window again. I'll get it back. Boom. That's how you do it. Okay. Hey, that's neat. It's like I'm looking directly at it. Okay, so therefore, like I was saying, I need to do a few things before it's complete. What do I need to do exactly? For example, maybe we'll do it right now. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. No. No, LL. That's LL Cool J, isn't it? Yeah, man. Mama said knock you out. No, we don't need to do it well right now. Okay? Okay, bro. It's alright. Don't call it a comeback. He's been around the whole time. If you can believe that. This is a little awkward. I was hoping I could do something crazy. Here, I can pull this off. Let me do something real quick with the monitor. Real quick. You're gonna like this. This will work. This will work out splendidly, I think. I reckon so. I reconcile? I reckon so. No. That's not what I wanted. Let's get the system preferences. You guys ever use Mac OS? Just wondering. Pretty good operating system, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm talking about OS 10. I'm sorry. I should be more specific. I should have asked, hey, you guys ever use OS 10? That, because I don't know the 11, the 12, or the 13. What is it, up to 14 now? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I just remembered that. I saw that the other day. I was like, 14? What the fuck? Like, do you know how long it took them to get from the very first release of OS 10 all the way up to like 15? It took them like over a decade. And now they're already up to like 14? That sure was quick. How did that happen? I have a theory. More about that in a moment. But here, let me see. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, close the thing. Alright, so if I bring this up here, Now I can extend it, I believe. Come on, you son of a bitch. Work with me. I'm trying to do a show here. Trying to do a program on the internet. Do you mind? Apparently it minds. This is supposed to be a little bit more like... Okay, you know what? If I bring it all the way down here and then do that, I'll bet it extended, right? I'll bet that worked. No! What? That's some bullshit. I'm gonna make this work. I swear to fucking God. And then I can look at it like that and be all like, oh, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I know, it looks funny right now. I'm gonna squint my eyes because I can't see it as well. Okay? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me now? Good, the telephone's over there. Good. We don't need to go there. Can you hear me now? Oh, is that better? Okay. Just making sure. You know what I think the problem is this little program that I'm using is in full screen mode. I think that's why it wasn't working. Let's see. No. This just doesn't work like Windows does it? I thought it would. Hey, check this out. One more time, just for the hell of it, okay? Just for the hell of it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Devil man. That's a Rob Zombie reference. Devil man. That did work, right? What am I sending? Oh, that could have been a lot better. Here. We'll take it from the top, okay? Take it from the top. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Devil man. Call it devil man. That's freaky, right? I almost look like that squirrel. Remember that meme from like the... Alright, I'll stop. I don't mean to freak you out. I know, it is freaky, right? I'm a demon. Plain and simple. Tonight we are all demons. What band released that album? I'll give you a hint. I saw them live at The Rock. Probably... Fuck. I think it was around 2013. That would have been like 10 years ago. Combina Christ? Tonight we are all demons. Anyways. Yeah, they would go well with Rob Zombie, actually. That would be a killer show. Dude, actually, if you could get like Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, and Combina Christ, like in a combo show. I don't think Marilyn Manson's doing much these days. Is he still canceled? I don't even know. Whatever, man. It's difficult to have pity for rock stars because like they're like rich, powerful celebrities, and if they're not, if they're down on their luck, well, way to fuck up, right? Because if you were a rich, powerful celebrity once, you should probably maintain your stranglehold. Otherwise, you're a fuck up with a screw loose. You're a screw head. You're a fucktard. You're definitely a screw up. If you don't invest what little money you have and keep it going, I don't know, man. I thought that's what I was doing when I was doing like the band stuff. Apparently, I don't know a goddamn thing about investing, and I actually went to see a financial advisor because I had a few $1,000s. That's like, I didn't have 100,000, that's for sure. I had a fraction of that. And you know what my financial advisor told me? This guy Chuck Testino. Should I tell you a little backstory on that first? I'll bet you'd like that. Yeah, alright. Fine. Fine. I can do that. Okay? Basically, I'm a karaoke addict. I'm addicted to the karaoke. At least I was I had a pretty deep addiction when it came to karaoke. Because we got this venue here in town. I'm not going to tell you about it, because then you might become a karaoke addict. And then you might, attribute it to me. And I couldn't live with myself. So I'm just going to let you know there's a place in town. You can look it up on your own. Alright? That does karaoke every day of the week. If you can believe that. Pretty sure they still do. And they didn't during COVID lockdown, of course. You know how that goes. At any rate, so yeah, when you got a deep karaoke addiction, and you got a 24-hour, or no, not 24-hour, no, 7 days a week. That's what it was. Yeah, 7 days a week karaoke club, karaoke dive bar. Yeah, something like that. It was in a strip mall. If that gives you any. Oh, I've told you too much. Now you're definitely gonna find it. And you're gonna be sucking dick for microphones next thing I know. Come on, man, I gotta go sing. I don't have money. That's the thing, you gotta have money for at least a pitcher of beer. Which, ain't much. It's like $8, but basically if you can't buy a drink for yourself, I guess you could go in there and buy a beer, but that's gonna be $5 already. Might as well get a pitcher. It's more like 3.5 bottles of beer. So it'd be silly to just. Anyways, whatever, man. Maybe it wouldn't be silly. Maybe I'm just an alcoholic. I don't know. I don't think I am. Maybe I just like to drink. That sounds a little more accurate. But whatever. So I'm at the karaoke club one night, the karaoke dive bar one night, and I'm just gonna call it a club. You're less likely to find it then. Okay, I'm at the karaoke club, and having fun. I think I might have done some Ozzy Osbourne, maybe Crazy Train, maybe. I'm not the type to do a Hey Mr. Crowley. Other people do that one a lot better. I've been known to do Paranoid. Finish with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. I could play that one too. I don't know, but the Tony Iommi guitar lead, I'd have to I'd have to listen to that at least a couple times. I'd probably fuck it up if I didn't. So, but that's a fun one. Iron Man, I've been known to sing that one, but I think my favorite is War Pigs. We were talking about that one CD, what CD? No more war pigs have the power, hand of God has struck the hour. Yeah. Death and hatred to mankind? Oh no. Poisoning brain-washed minds? Sounds like MK Ultra, not again. Oh, not yet. But so I'm out there having a cigarette on the porch, and there's some rocker guy. He's like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, kind of a white supremacist, but I didn't know that at the time. I'm just we're talking rock and roll. Whatever, man. That most people that are like that are just like that because they've been to prison. And they think it's cool to be that way. They don't know how to break that habit of the Nazi white supremacist stupid bullshit. So, you can't encourage it at all because, they won't stop. It's like a mode they fall into because I guess they don't want to get ass raped, so that's their gimmick. Whatever, man. So, anyways, he didn't bring that up until I hopped in the truck because I got kind of trashed. I think I was doing shots, and fucking he's got this big ass like Ford or something, and he's like, hey, I'll take you back here when the sun rises and you can get your PT Cruiser, alright? But the bar, it's 2 o'clock, the bar is closed, and you don't look like you can drive at all, dude. And I'd already been talking to this guy about rock and roll, bumming smokes. I don't know, I can't remember if I was bumming off him or he was bumming off me. Can't even remember the dude's name. But he was like, you know, offering, and I'm like, fuck it, dude. If you got a place to go hang out and party, you got drinks there? Oh, fuck yeah, dude, I got beers in the fridge. Yeah. I'm like, fine. Let's go. So, I'm hanging out with this dude, and he's telling me that he's in a rock band that's, like, had a fair amount of success. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers and figures that he was talking, you know, because, like, that's the thing is, it's basically like any other business endeavor, which I can't really tell you about because I'm not like, I don't have an MBA. I have a computer science degree. But from what I've heard is it takes money to make money. Yeah, why is that? I guess you have to invest in the marketing and the promotion and the you know, the creation of the merchandise and all that shit. And I guess if you want to have a really profitable musical release, back in the day when people bought CDs and, you know, nowadays people are more likely to buy a vinyl record than they are a CD, and they're even more likely to just listen to Spotify. That's really what they're likely to do. And maybe YouTube. Yeah, that's even more likely. But I digress. Don't let me do another shot. I'm gonna get trashed if I keep doing that. Alright. Anyhow. It's like 4 drinks right away. Don't let me do another one. Where was I? So this motherfucker's telling me about the you know, I think it was something like, I think he himself alone made like $100,000 from this band that he was in. You know? And the rest of the band members, who knows what they made? You know, it's like some bands, they divide the profits evenly, while other bands give the majority of the profits to the songwriter. You know, sometimes it's a little bit more of a 50-50 split, like as in the songwriter and the band members. Okay, but the thing about that is it's not really 50-50. This is where it gets stupid, and it's nothing complicated, but it's music industry terminology. They tend to call it a 200% pie. Okay? Because the publisher is supposed to get 100%, and then the songwriter copyright holder is supposed to get 100%. So if you're the publisher and the copyright holder, well then you get the 200%, which it's like 200%, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, you're right, it doesn't, because 110% doesn't make any sense. You know, I'm going to give it 110%. No, you're going to give it 100% because you can't do any better than 100%, right? Apparently you can, you know, but this is just the terminology that you have to use, because if you don't use it, nobody knows what you're talking about. Apparently somebody used the wrong terminology a long time ago, and it just stuck, and you have to use it, otherwise people are going to think you're only talking about the artist share. If you're talking about the artist and the publisher share, you have to say 200%. Where'd my goddamn popcorn go? Ah, this shit's so good. And you know, this guy had a pretty nice truck. I can't remember his band. I can't remember his name. I can't remember a whole lot. I was pretty trashed, and I've been singing karaoke. I was winded, but he's like basically, you know, telling me about like his financial advisor, this Chuck Castino guy up on the north side. Mm-hmm. Even gave me a business card. Dude, this stuff is so good. I'd like to get them to sponsor the program, the stream, here on twitch.tv/Thought the Avenger Rules and youtube.com/user JJ Styles Rocks. But if they sponsored the stream, I'd probably look like a Pig Champion from Poison Idea after not too long. Or I'd just look like the old Zot the Avenger, except a little older and with a little shorter hair. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not that unhealthy, is it? Is it? Is it unhealthy? There's only like 3 servings. It's basically 4 servings. Don't let me eat this whole bag, and don't let me do another shot, okay? I guess that's who makes this. They sure do like dressing in black. They look like a rock band. You know, I suppose if I were to get back into like a rock and roll band and we're trying to make like $100,000 off of our big freaking $50,000 investment, we want to double our money, it seems a lot easier to just go to the casino and bet it all on black or red. Of course, with my luck, it wouldn't matter. It would come up on 00. You know, the green one. So, I suppose maybe the record thing would make more sense. If you got 50,000 K to blow. Well, anyways, you know, I as you can tell, I'm kind of gray these days. But if I was trying to make some money, I guess I'd go back to black. Sorry, I felt like I had deja vu twice in a row. So that was like a quadre vu? I don't know, man. I'm too drunk to count that high. Excuse me. Was there an actual point to that story? Yeah, I had a financial advisor, and you know what Chuck told me? After I got the card from this, like, you know, ex-jailbird, like, halfway rock star. At least for my town. Yeah, and the funny thing is, he wasn't even that big. He's from this town. But of course, you know, people in my town, they don't really support the hometown heroes. It's not the way it works. You gotta go out of town if you're gonna get support. It's just the way it's always been. They'll support the Wildcats, but that's because they got season tickets. Like, that's kind of how that works. You know, I'm not like that. I always support, like, ever since, like, at least since the year 2008? That sounds about right. Like, I did the best I could to support all the local bands. You know, I'd keep up on the Facebook, I'd keep up on the Twitter. But Facebook made it a lot easier with the Facebook, what do they call it? Not groups. I mean, sometimes you hear about the gigs on the groups. What do they call events? Facebook events. Man, that shit was always popping, and I'd always be going to shows. Over at the Red Room, at the Grill, and at the Sky Bar, and at Mr. Head's, and at Scrappy's, and definitely at Space Smoke Shop, but I kind of ran the show there. Where else? I don't know, man. Sometimes at Club XS. I was talking about Nothing More just like, yesterday on the stream. Oh yeah, Riley's Irish Tavern. That was up on the north side. I only been there like twice, but it was fun. Especially the one where I got to play. Oh, the River's Edge Lounge. Been there a couple times too. And I won't lie, the most fun time was the time I played, but that's kind of the person I am. If I'm not playing a gig, I will try to have a really good time. I'll try my best, but I always have the best time when I got a gig there. But no, I think aside from downtown and the east side and the north side, I probably went to the Runway. The Runway, which is kind of midtown, kind of south side. But if you want to get even further south, there was this place called, I have a business card for this place. It's called, you have the Runway, and then when you drive over the ramp, then you've got, you're almost down to Ajo at that point. Ajo and Palo Verde. And that's where the Territorial. Yeah, man. I caught a lot of gigs at the Territorial, but I must have caught 2 to 3 times as many at the Runway. They just were having killer shows all the time at the Runway. So yeah, man, to not support your hometown heroes is kind of stupid and counterproductive. Because, think about if you had a really big time, a radio band. I don't know, man. Like in Phoenix, perhaps you've heard of, Authority Zero. They've had a pretty big hit or two. I think Big Bad World is a pretty big hit of theirs. That's a pretty big band. In terms of they're well known. When I say pretty big, I mean well known. That's what I mean. All right, so from the Big Bad World, and then of course Grey Days, but Chester's dead. And to be quite frank, unfortunately, Grey Days wasn't that popular when he was alive. Probably because of the phenomenon I'm talking about, the not supporting the hometown heroes. Because it's that seems kind of it lessens your value. I guess a lot of people think that way. They're willing to go to a big concert that has big, here in my town we got KFMA Day and Fall Ball, and plenty of shows at the Rialto and the Tucson Convention Center. Right? So these gigantic shows that have superstar bands, that go all over the world, it's oh yeah, they'll go to that one of those shows in a heartbeat. But to lessen themselves, to go to a less than epic show to support some up and coming local band is usually asking too much from the average music listener, because most of them are not aficionados. They are casual, and that is to be expected, and you are not to be resentful. No matter how hard you're struggling, no matter how hard you're trying, being resentful is not going to make you a party dude. That's for sure. But Grey Days could have been a lot bigger. If people would have rallied around that sound, but because they didn't, that meant that Chester got to go on to Linkin Park. And God rest his soul. That band had a global reach. I think Breaking the Habit might have been the first big hit from Linkin Park that I heard. I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. 'cause I'm the one at fault. You know, that was but they have so many hits. Like, but I'm pretty sure that was the first one I heard. All the kids were into it at that point. You know, once they were on the Transformers soundtrack, it was kind of like, well, now everybody knows this. But if you're listening to the radio or like streaming on the internet, checking out the music, you know, it's like you definitely would have heard them if you're a music listener. Not everybody is a music listener. I was just talking about that on a previous stream. Some people prefer video games, some people prefer books, some prefer movies, some prefer music. I used to like all of them. You know, the music, the books, the movies, the video games. But lately, I seem to just be a music guy. I can barely put any time into the video games. Like, if you were to compute the amount of time, I didn't even like on the Restream.io, they have like a slider and you can select whether it's going to be gaming content or not. I don't know what that does, because I know that's not an option on Twitch. Like hypothetically, if I think, wait a minute. You know, I think the last time I switched that switch, it asked me what game I was going to be playing. I guess it applies. It's been a minute. You know, like I say, I used to be a book reading, movie going, music listening, game playing son of a bitch. And I don't know how I did it, cuz like I was working and had a relationship too. Ought to be young again, right? And not addicted to dope. Yeah. I was addicted to a few things, but I suppose I didn't know the meaning of the word addiction back then. I thought I was addicted to marijuana. I thought I was addicted to, like, video games. I thought I was addicted to Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And I never really felt addicted to alcohol. I mean, but every time I got around my guitar player, I kind of thought maybe I was an alcoholic. If you know what I mean. But don't let me do another shot. Don't let me get up off this couch, off this futon, man. I'll go get the popcorn bag. That stuff is super good. I saw the label, and I walked past it. You know how you casually browse in the store? You know, you're just glancing, and if there's somebody attractive, you might attempt to lock eyes, or definitely gonna scope them out. But you might try to lock eyes too if you're feeling particularly drunk. And so what? Well, I just for the most part, only do that when there's a cute person in front of me. Otherwise, I'm kind of just gazing at the specials. The cans that are stacked in a pyramid shape. Actually, there aren't too many stores that do that anymore, but you know what I mean. The end of the aisle specials. And so I saw that. I walked past it. I'm going back to, wait for somebody to come open the liquor case. But I must have walked about 5 feet past it. And then I'm like, U-turn. Wait a minute. Does that say what I think it says? Maple bacon? At first I thought it was potato chips. And then I was like, popcorn. Ooh, I'd take either. But yeah, popcorn, that sounds super good. Because, the potato chips, they're good, but of course they always taste particularly potato-y. I can't believe I said that right. I wonder if I could... Potato-y. Alright, I'm not that drunk. I should probably do another shot. Don't let me do another shot. Anyways, yeah, but the popcorn, it's kind of like a nice vacant flavor, It's just like it's not so much about the chip and the potato as it is about the flavoring, you know. And how could I say no? I was practically doing a double take. You know what maple bacon makes me think of it? If they could have added chicken to that, like chicken, bacon, and maple, like waffles and chicken, like. Do you remember when Lay's potato chip had that flavor variety available? You know how they always have like 3 different flavors, and like, you know, sometimes they suck, sometimes they rule. You know, it's like you got your sriracha, which is not bad, okay? But the chicken and waffles was primo. Of course, then there's some pretty weird stuff, you know. It's interesting to see how that trend affects the potato chip market. Because, you know, like, Circle K, they got a few items, you know, like candy, chips. And I had Circle K hot dog flavored chips, if you can believe that. Hot dog and mustard, actually, was the flavor. It's like a New York hot dog and mustard, or... My guitar player for the Urinal Cakes, he always used to talk about, because Grand Theft Auto, you know, 4, like Nico Bellic, you know, you're always going to the hot dog stand, and so he's like, oh yeah, in New York I was always getting the mustard and just a mustard dog. I'm like, oh yeah, I've gotten plenty of those from Wiener Schnitzel too. Did you have a choice, like in New York at those stands? Was it a beef? Was it a pork? Was it a mishmash? He's like, nah, bro, you don't get a choice. It's just a dog. It's a New York dog, and you get mustard. Because if you get anything else, you're gonna have smelly breath, and no girls are gonna want to date you when you got onion breath. Everybody's got onion breath in New York. It totally turns the chicks off. They're totally used to it. It's like, that makes sense. Because there's like a hot dog stand every 10 feet, right? So, yeah, the onion breath. It's gotta be all over New York. Okay. I digress. They also had pickle-flavored potato chips. I tried Circle K brand pickle-flavored chips. I think I just threw them out, like, last week. Like, I got them down to the very bottom, you know, where all the crumblings are. And I just sort of left it there for like a year or two. I don't know. It wasn't bad. Granted, I don't want anything from Circle K. My singer's been in jail. My singer's been in prison for like 3 years now. And every time I think of Circle K, it pretty much reminds me of why he's in prison. You know what he used to tell me? That guy from the... Here, let's listen one more time. I want to hear Party Tonight. I want to hear it out the Bluetooth speaker. That's me on guitar.
JJ on guitar. Flub on bass. I'm the front row. Let's get fucked up. Are you ready
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It's almost making me want to party. It's like gonna get contagious. Except it's Sunday. Should have listened to this on Friday. Man, I really don't know how to work this goddamn Mac compared to a Windows. Here, I think I can do this. You know, if I go like, if I take the freaking window and I'm like blat, it just doesn't want to expand the next screen. I've got like a multi-screen display going here. You know what I'm trying to do? You know, it would be easier. I can cheat. Alright? I know how to cheat. I just didn't want to because I figured I could have it like... I could have my cake and eat it too. I suppose I don't have to have my cake and eat it too. It's kind of depressing, you know. I suppose the fact that my singer's in prison's kind of depressing. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Ta-da! Let's get happy. I gamed the system. It's not a game. It's a tiny little screen. I can't see anything. It's not what I wanted. Oh well. I guess that'll do, pig. That'll do. Hold on. There. That was the effect I was going for. Of course it would look better if I did that, because then you don't see the title bar and junk. Can we make that a little larger, Mr. Director? I thought JJ was drunk. He's doing better. How come he has more control when he's drunk? Let's see, that's why people say, I drive better when I'm drunk. That's when you go. That's not true. Don't think that. And no, I don't work a computer better when I'm drunk. I just had time to marinate. My brain got to marinate on that thought. The thought got marinated in my brain juice. I had time to germinate. Let's just say my subconscious figured it out while I was too busy talking about white supremacist rich guys with financial advisors that tell me that I don't have enough money. He's like, if you had a little more money, I could advise you, but you really should just, you know, do what you can. He's like, 25,000 bucks, that's really nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. I couldn't do anything with that. You want me to turn that into a bigger amount of money? I can't do it. Maybe if you had like $100,000, I could turn it into two. But 25 grand, you know, what am I gonna do? Turn it into 25? Hell, if I did really good, I could turn it into 30. But that's not worth my time, because I gotta charge you. So like, I'm just like, I get it. So basically, the most gigantic chunk of money I've ever had in my life is nothing to you. Okay. Well, at least thanks for the appointment. The free appointment. Yeah, free. Okay. There's a tip jar. No, I'm just kidding. He makes a lot of money. He didn't need a tip. It's okay. I tried to get a financial advisor. I really did. I've just never had enough money to warrant having a financial advisor, if you can understand that. And you know, these days, you'd have to have even more because your dollar's worth even less. So it's ridiculous. I just talked about the price of Mountain Dew, so good luck. Oh, you're wishing me good luck? Thanks. I could use it. I think we all could probably. It's pretty ridiculous. Whatever. I'm trying to party here. Let's focus. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. So we need to add things. You know, we got this beautiful. Hold on. We got this beautiful Bandcamp page going on now. You like what I did with the banner? It's got the Zot the Avenger influence, doesn't it? Could you imagine what it would look like if it didn't have the Zot the Avenger influence? I can't. Probably still be black and white, kind of like the old one. You know that one, that one that's like right, blam, there. If you could see my hands, you know, they'd be like. Here, let's do this trick. We can do this trick. Okay. If it didn't have the Zot the Avenger influence, hey mofo. If it didn't have the Zot the Avenger influence, it would still look like that one. So, well, whatever, man. It's just my record label. It's no big deal. It's not like as if it's like Zot the Avenger's record label. Nah, Zot doesn't need a record label. He's too busy playing video games. You know how that works. Oh, you noticed. Good for you. You know, I used to have that slapped on the back of the PT Cruiser. I used to cruise around with that on the Cruiser. Yeah. True talk, man. Whatever, dude. You know, it is what it is. If you've got like a awesome party scene, you might as well be a rock star because it's pretty awesome having a good scene. But no, what I'm talking about is I need to add and incorporate. There's one I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, yeah. It's not Bright Idea Records that comes up at the top. Why would it be? Google still sucks. I thought maybe they sucked enough that, like, they were doing me favors. Yeah, like, that's ever gonna happen. Oops. Oh, I fucked up. Come on. What am I doing wrong? Sorry, you can't see. Let me fix that. I guess there is no fixing it. I guess it ain't broke. No, it's broke. Hold on a sec. I'm talking about money broke. I'm talking about... Shit. I still don't know how to log into this shit. That's a problem. Didn't I reset the password? What did they want me to do? I think I might have to ask them for help again. Don't I have any saved passwords here? For fuck's sake, man. The internet's so ridiculous these days. It really is. I just barely got my email program working on this Mac. You know what I had to do, right? I had to do the trick with the Google two-step authentication or whatever. It might be two-factor. It's a two-something. but you have to set up an app password if you're going to continue to use, like, if you don't know what that is, if you've had trouble checking your email lately, you might want to set up an app password. Google that. That might help you. You know, it's a little too late. It's basically no consolation prize, because I'm just the day that I felt like checking my email has come and gone, and now I'm back to being all traumatized and expecting the bad news. It's terrible. I would highly recommend that you never get like this. I worry about what I might be missing out on. You know, the FOMO? I get FOMO over not checking my inbox, but then when I go to check my inbox, I start to see the subjects rolling in, and my heart starts pounding, and I start breathing quickly, and I go, this is not going to go well. It's nothing I can deal with. I've gotten so much bad news. Probably more in my inbox than over the phone or in the postal mail. But I still don't check my postal mail neither. The only reason I answer my phone is because, like, it rings really loud. But I think my phone... Oh no, I went to the store, so I got my phone. Normally I got it in the drawer right here. And I just let it, like, make noise when it's in the drawer. But if it's right here, it's so loud I have to check it. Anyways, rock and roll, baby. Do I got passwords or what? No. It's alright. Probably on the Windows box. This is ridiculous. Hold on, let me... why doesn't this update? Okay, window capture, you can go away. That window, I closed that window and reopened it, like, and this one doesn't show up. What the fuck? I hate work. This shit is so fucking annoying. I gotta be in a real good functional state of mind to do this stupid shit. I don't even like working on my own shit. Could you imagine my attitude working on your shit? I'll probably sabotage your shit and laugh about it on the drive home. That's how much I hate your shit. At least when I have to work on it. I don't even want to... if you hired me, I would literally sabotage you. I'm a saboteur. I am a red teaming, box hacking, vengeful, spiteful, hateful saboteur. And if we play video games together and you start to get a better score than me, I'll press the power button and I'll say, aha, you didn't win. I unplugged it. Basically, music is the only thing I can enjoy. It's totally non-competitive. Like, what are you gonna do? Listen to the song better than me? I don't think so. I'll probably know more about it than you, but that isn't what the top... Who listens to music and does that? Like, I've never done that. Like, sometimes it'll be fun to listen to music with a knowledgeable person, and you can go back and forth, like, oh, well, you know, so-and-so on that tour. Oh, I do know that. Yeah. Yeah. And then the following year, they went and did that, and then they're like, yeah, of course. And, you know, like, those are good conversations. It's not like we're trying to one-up each other in those scenarios. Nah. Yeah, alright. I lost my mouse cursor. No, it's still powered on. Here we go. You know it's a good site. Fucking, this one I'm looking for. It's not it. Here, let's see if Google can do me a solid. If I put in the Bandcamp. Come on, Google. You're still good for something, aren't you? I've spent so much time. You know, I used to have a printout right here of all the different ways you could query Google. Like, you know, the in URL colon, the site colon is actually too embedded in my head. I didn't need that on a paper, but like, it helped to have a few things, like, all the Google dork stuff, man. It was like, it wasn't just about Google dorking, it was about like getting the information that you needed. If it just so happened that you needed to find a vulnerable server, well, so be it. But it was so helpful to find what you needed. Google used to be so helpful. It breaks my heart, if you can believe that. I can barely find anything with Google anymore. I don't know what happened. I'll bet there's probably a blog post about it. And I just haven't read it, but like today I just saw the post where they said something about we're getting rid of the passwords. Cause like if you look here, let me pull up my history, okay? My browser history. I was looking at this shit. This is a perfect example of what I'm bitching about. Whenever I bitch about, you know, the internet sucking, this is what I'm talking about. Like this kind of shit. Like this right here. Okay, that has 18. But no, look, if you Google for this part right here, watch what happens. This will give you a perfect perspective of what I'm talking about. $1,120. Do you see that? All these people are saying, "Hey, the internet's broken. What do I do? The fucking internet doesn't work anymore." And that was back in March. And this thread still gets new comments every once in a while. It was only at like 1,110 like last month. You know what I mean? So that's like roughly 1,000 people. Well, you know, some people are double posters. The people that really need to check their mail and can't figure out what to do and haven't figured out how to get Apple on the phone line because maybe, I don't know. I haven't called Apple in a long time. You know, tech support is such a pain in the ass. It usually takes a half an hour no matter who you call. Sometimes longer, right? It's like if you're willing to, like, if you've got a workout routine and you're going to be on a treadmill for the next half hour and you can forego music and just listen to the hold music, I suppose it's not that big of a deal, but who really wants to do that? I'm sorry. I usually am not in a patient mood. These days, for the past 12 months, I've usually been in a I gotta stay occupied or I'm gonna freak out. That reminds me, I gotta do my pain pill. But that right there is a perfect example of what I mean when I say the internet sucks these days and how you can't get anything done. Those are 1,000 people basically saying the same thing. And those are just the vocal ones. Like, I didn't post on that thread. You might as well add me to it, because I was basically agreeing. I've managed to find a workaround, but I don't even feel like checking my mail. You know, I'll probably do it on the Windows box. Fuck it, man. If I ever do it again. If I ever make another song again, if I ever check my email again, if I ever call a friend on the phone again, if I ever act normal ever again, you know, shit like that. It's no big deal. I'm middle-aged. I'm supposed to be different, right? Fuck it. Lost all my hair. No, I'm not gonna show you again. The only reason it looks like I still have a mohawk is because I've got 10 years of practice or so. If it weren't for that practice, I'd look like Ben fucking Franklin. It's ridiculous. Everything's gone to shit. My gecko, he's plumped up since the last vet visit. Like, his eyeballs are almost big enough, but he still keeps them shut all the time. At first, I thought he looked kind of like the King Frog in Super Mario 2. Because, like, I could see him squinting a little bit. But he don't even do that. Like, and granted, when I talked to him for about, like, 2 minutes, he actually opened up and looked at me as hard as he could. But then went back to keeping them shut. I can tell it hurts. Because he doesn't have enough fat pads. He has to really try hard to eat, because this tumor in his stomach must hurt. But you know, what can I do? He's like this big, you know. What kind of microsurgeon can I find? I'd pay just about anything. I'd probably pay $5,000 on my credit card if I could find somebody to just do it. What the fuck am I supposed to do, huh? Nobody in my town is willing to do it. Maybe it's impossible. Maybe nobody on planet Earth is a microsurgeon. I mean, I had microsurgery on my hip, but, you know, arthroscopic surgery, that's more of like a bone procedure, not an organ procedure, apparently. You know? Whatever, man. You guys ever hear this song? Check this out. I don't think I'll get a copyright strike. If I do, fuck it. I gotta take a leak. Hopefully you can hear this. This is pretty good stuff. Go away, Firefox. You suck. Everything sucks. You suck. I suck. It all sucks. Everything sucks. But this song sucks in a very particular way. It makes me laugh. But it's still pretty sucky. It's kind of like the way the computer hacksters used to be, pretty much.
Then I impact the transfer, time to make the big man here. fate in their own. Mentally they feel helpless. Physically they just give up. We price the healthy food so high they can only buy soda pop. A housebroken bee colony that goes home after 5 to burn blaze to threaten us with purpose in their lives. We drug their snacks at work, mix hormones in kids' lunch at school. Don't be a guild, it's good for you. And then grow up muscular, short-tempered and kind of dumb. The women develop those enormous curves. The kind you only used to see in the movies and magazines. We band round up for ourselves. It's off to do our work, you guys. Manipulated effectively. Things to worry about. Buying clothes and losing weight. Your lack of curiosity is the key to our success. Your lack of curiosity is the key to our success. Your lack of curiosity is the key to our success. Hi-ho! Hi-ho! Your lack of curiosity is the key. Life's so simple.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, it's the end of the song. You gotta listen to this. We're bad. So bad, we're bad. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit? No, just listen.
So bad, we're bad. So bad, we're bad. So bad, we're bad. We're bad. We're bad. We're bad. We're bad. I feel it in my heart, I believe it in my soul, but we will never live long enough to know. Restless and curious, down in my gut I know that I will never ever want what I am told. 'Cause we're bad, so bad, we're bad, so bad, we're bad.
I just love the color contrast, right? Bad. Bad. They're bad. That song's pretty bad. Badass. It almost sounds like something like, it almost sounds like a musical or something like, yeah, we're gonna go to the west side and use our switchblades and do a great big dance number. 'Cause we're bad. Yeah. Alright. Hey man, I I'm not like a fan of Grease. I don't have the soundtrack on constant rotation. The songs are okay. Grease Lightning, you know. I think I'm thinking more like West Side Story. Like if that was like a song for a West Side Story, that would be bad. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Just the headphones. My gecko's okay. He's hanging in there. Just like me. Except he's not drunk, but he's okay. Yeah. So what now? Get a better camera shot, you say? Don't mind if I do. Hang around with now. It's better than doing nothing at all. We're back. Hold on. Yo, that was the one I was supposed to hit. Cause we're bad. Wait, no, it's a... We're bad. Sorry. I know it would be better if you could hear it, right? Whatever, man. Everybody's a critic. Good God. It's never good enough. Nothing is ever good enough. Make me sweat, why don't you? Like as if I was Keith Sweat. Hey man, at least I'm not Johnny Gill. Then I don't have to rub you the right way. That sounds kind of gnarly. I don't know who's watching the stream right now on the twitch.tv The Avenger Rules channel, nor the youtube.com/user/JJ Styles Rocks channel. But, you know, I'm just not in that frame of mind, okay? I mean, even if you're really hot and everything, I just don't feel like rubbing you the right way, okay? It's a good thing I'm not Johnny Gill. I guess I'd rather sweat like Keith Sweat, so, alright then. Let's see. Maybe I can pull this off. I don't know. That would be nice. This is a video game stream, is it not? Is it not? I don't know though. Should I play Rocksmith or should I just like play guitar? Yeah, you're right, Rocksmith. Because you can just like play guitar in Rocksmith. I'm gonna move this up over here. Okay. It's a good idea. I appreciate the input. It helps to have a little bit of support in these decisions, these difficult decisions that we all have to make sometimes. You know. Oh, I should probably open this one. I hope I made the right choice. Because if I didn't make the right choice, I won't get to play the what? The copyright strike music. Hey man, it's in Rocksmith. It's not a copyright strike. It's all licensed, right? Ain't it? Not really. But you know what? It'll work. It'll work out. We'll have an okay. Hey, is this thing on? Should probably turn off iTunes. It's gonna eat up the memory, the system memory. Woo! Steam is starting. How exciting! It's so exciting up in here, up in here. I'm gonna lose my mind up in here. Oh yeah. Up in here, up in here. All gonna make me lose my mind. Make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Up in here, up in here. Hey, 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 hey. What just happened? Failure? That's my middle name. Hold on. I can't fall into this trap. You see the one with the old file creation date? That's probably the one I want. If you know what I mean. You probably know what I mean. Ooh, a weekend deal. Isn't the weekend over yet? Football Manager, what is this? Europe? Yeah, I go to soccer games. Yeah, sure. Middle school girl soccer games. I'm just kidding. My sister was a middle school soccer player, but I was like, Pistol! I know those are the people that play soccer in the United States of America. I guess there's an American soccer team. I guess. Is this... This is still the one, right? Okay. You know what? I'm being stupid. I'm gonna take whatever I can rather than being picky and choosy, because, like... Wait, it's still launching? Is it launched or what? Come on, yo. Hook me up. Downloading content? What the fuck is that? You gotta be kidding me. 5 gigabytes? What is this all about? Tell me. Okay, I don't see any network transfers going on. I can only assume that this is some kind of a ridiculous system maintenance task, and it should not actually be affecting the actual stream. The stream looks to be normal. Okay. Alright, fuck this shit, dude. Let's rock out while we're waiting for whatever the fuck it's doing. Apparently it wants 6 gigabytes. I don't know. Open the download settings. Maybe I have it set to not download while a game is on. Maybe it thinks the game is on. Limit, yeah. Allow downloads. Oh no, it'll go if it needs to, it looks like. Yeah, alright. Whatever the fuck it's doing, I'll just let it do it. How does that sound? I'm almost too exhausted to play guitar now. Almost. think I'll just fuck with my cell phone. This is a good stream, isn't it? The JJ Styles rocks. Dude, JJ Styles does rock. He's got it going on when he's not totally dope sick. Like, for reals. Memory 90% full. What's that all about? Am I missing anything? Oh, okay. Is it good to go? No. For Pete's sake, man. I don't think OBS takes that much resources. Is this thing on? Don't move, guitar. Yeah, that's pretty. You know what this one's called, right? Tell me, does this sound like... Yeah, get out of the way. I'm trying to host... What the fuck is this one? Oh, I know. That's the other camera. That's that one. Maybe you can see. It's crazy. Nah, you can't see. It's too cracked out, obviously. How about now? Oh, it's still too cracked out. At least I'm not the one that's cracked out, okay? At least it's just my equipment that's cracked out, basically. Is that in focus? I just think it's a funny name. I want you to see the patch name. We can do this. I have mad video like directing skills. We can pull this off. I believe. I have faith. I have faith in us. And when I say us, I mean me. But ultimately I have faith you'll see when I actually like pull it off. It's gonna take... Yeah, I know GarageBand, blah, blah, blah. God damn. It's a lot of work. This is all so much work. How about... Oh, shit. Now it's impossible to read. Wait a minute. Wait, we almost got it. We almost got it. Where does it say? Okay, I'm trying to show you the top bar. Right there. This is fucking impossible. We can do this. No, I'm not getting up. And Rob isn't getting up. No, we're just gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna work. We can do this. I have faith. I have faith. You gotta have faith. I'm gonna get up and shake my butt and tell you, you gotta have faith. Okay, the problem with this is I think my sharpening filter is not helping. It's actually like making it more difficult, maybe. Focus, computer! Focus! Ah, shit. Alright, I have a way to do this. I'm gonna do a screenshot. Yeah, because I'm capable. I am a capable person. I always have been. I'll make this work no matter what. That's the kind of person I am. Are you ready? Are you ready? How about now? That's what it's called. I had to do the screen capture. Mofo. I had to I had to do a screen capture and then take the snapshot. Zoom in on that. I can do anything. The question is it really a worthwhile thing to do? That's really, it's like, I can do it, but is it going to cost a lot of money, take a lot of time, or otherwise be exhausting? That's what it boils down to. Do you think it was easy to fill up 8 SoundCloud accounts? And you know what the really annoying thing is I did fill them up, but from out of nowhere they added like extra time. They're like, alright, we added an extra half an hour. So it's like they used to be full. Now it just looks like I'm a slacker, right? Gee, I wonder why JJ didn't put the extra half hour's worth of music on his account. It's like, yeah, they just added that one day. I don't even know what all my passwords are anymore. That was annoying. That's like when Twitter decides to give you more characters. And people deep dive your tweets and say, oh, why didn't JJ use all the characters like he always does? Yeah, right. Exactly, why didn't I? I'm scratching my head wondering the same thing. You know, my equipment's cracked out. I guess I must be cracked out. I didn't use up all my resources. I'm usually pretty good at that. Consume every free resource that I possibly can. That's like the food stamp recipient in me. You know, I don't have food stamps, no, but if I did, you can bet your ass I'd use every last one. 'Cause at the end of the month, don't they like you have to use them all, don't you? I can't remember. They don't roll over, do they? The food stamps? They roll over? Really? Well, fuck it, man. It's like a real bank account. That's far out. What do you think what do you think the video game's doing right now? As we speak. Or as I speak. What do you think it's doing, huh? Should I make myself red again? It doesn't look as weird. I can do the eyeball thing. It's just no good. It's like if I'm not Devil Man. Hey, that would be fun to play in Rocksmith, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Devil Man. You know it would be fun. You love Rob Zombie. I remember back when I was too hardcore for Rob Zombie. It's like, basically when Dragula played in The Matrix, I was like, it's alright. Be better if it was like freaking Ministry. And it's like, no, not the new Ministry. No, the Ministry song on the Matrix soundtrack sucks. I'm talking about like Land of Rape and Honey. Alright? Nah, fuck Mind Is It There. Yeah, it's always about the first record, okay? After the first record, everybody sells out. I only like their early stuff. You know, like the punks that only like Bad Religion's 80 to 85. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I only like their early stuff. That's how hardcore I am. I even listened to Corrosion of Conformity, but only their first record. You know? Oh, I only listened to Jimi Hendrix and Motorhead's first record. I only listened to the Beatles' first record. I only listened to Elvis's first record. You get it, man? I only listened to Amadeus Mozart's first record. Motherfucker. I'm hardcore. I'm underground. I'm way underground. I'm like riding a railroad up in here. I'm so underground. Well, not anymore, but you get the picture. You get the picture. Devil man, devil man. Fuck it. I think I'll stay a devil man. Sounds good to me. I know it doesn't sound like anything. No, we're not jamming yet. But the idea, it's a practical plan. Devil man, devil man. Oh man. Here, I got something. Here we go. Heaven forbid I get out of the chair. That would be totally weak. Come on, stereo. Work with me here. Work with me. There, that's better. Just a little bit of cooperation. Thanks for watching the worst stream on the internet. Zot the Avenger rules. JJ Styles rocks. Whatever, man. Don't you ever have casual conversations? Does it always have to be about something to focus your attention on? I mean, give me a break. You know, I'm pretty crazy. I'm allowed to talk to myself, right? It's not a bad stream. At least I got drunk for you. It would have been really bad if I wouldn't have done that. You want to use the audio device? Yeah, man. Yes. Yes, use it. Use it or lose it. We have to select the right input source, of course. Source, of course, of course. A horse is a good input source? No. A guitar is a good input source. A horse is a horse, of course. Alright, Mr. Ed? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's strange. What's up with that? Hello? Okay, that's still good. Sorry. Sorry. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Hold on. There must be something I can do. There must be. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's our microphone. Okay, that's our speaker. Let's make a sound. I don't hear shit. Oh, now I hear shit. One more time, let's hear something. That's a frog. Not bad. Play feedback volume. Yeah. Okay, are we happy? Computer, are we happy? Do we have an upset tummy? What's wrong, computer? Okay, so I got the microphone. I don't think I need to keep the microphone as the input source because OBS is sophisticated enough to look past that. Maybe it would help if we did this. Maybe. Let me make sure this microphone is still yeah, okay. Like I said, my streaming software is still sophisticated enough. But what about... That should be good for a guitar. Okay, oh, I just remembered. I have to pick one of these. How about this one? Oh, this latency is gonna kill me. Can't do this. Bluetooth was a terrible idea. You can tell how long it's been since I've jammed the fact I even considered Bluetooth. Maybe I can turn on ultra low latency somewhere. Maybe, no, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna look for it anyways. Ultra low latency anywhere? Yeah. Alright, what do we do now? Fuck it, man. I'll just use the computer speaker. I know it would be nice if I strung a cable over there. You really want me to? It's gonna be a letdown, huh? It's no big deal. I just... it's exhausting. I'm too tired to play now. Thanks. Oh, it's exhausting. So exhausting. So bassy. Oh my. I don't like that one. Amazing Tweed's okay, but no. Want to do surfing in stereo? We could surf for a minute. Here, let me see if I can remember how to surf. Uh-oh. I guess I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm done surfing. I just wiped out, man. I'm picturing I was hanging 10 and I just like was leaning a little too into it when this dove head first off the board, man. Wiped out, but it's okay. Cause you know that was a good like, if you can hang 10 that long, that's a pretty good ride. Hang 10 in East Berlin, hang 10 in East Berlin, hang. You gotta hang 10 in East Berlin, hang 10 in East Berlin, hang 10, hang 10, hang 10 in East Berlin. There, that was the note I was looking for. Hang 10 in East Berlin. Oh shit, you probably want some police truck, huh? Hold on, it's like tonight's the night when we take the truck and we beat up drunks and all that good stuff. Alright. You know we're just having fun. I don't plan on doing this whole song from start to finish or anything like that. Hey, do we have the noise reduction turned down? This is gonna suck if we do. No audio filters? Good. That's good. Hey, the audio filters are great for the voice, but you'll miss everything otherwise. I've discovered the hard way. Time and time again? Not too many times. Enough times. Oh, this is like... It's alright. It's a little too dirty. Not in the mood for that. Maybe like... See, we got an amp collection. I get to do this. This is what guitar players do when they're picking and choosing. Oops. Oh, we're definitely not using that. But I might as well do something fun. Like maybe like a... See, it's like a phaser effect. So I have a stereo microphone. It should be a little bit cool. I think I got the speakers. God damn, there's a lot of grenadine on that speaker. What the fuck happened? Did I black out again? Son of a bitch. Ooh, that one's really phasery. If only I could get my pickup switch more like that. Fun, right? It's so phasery. Oh, this is one of my all-time favorites. I might have to go into like a drop D or God only knows. Might have to play some Necessary Evil, some High Intentions. I don't know, man. I'm just fucking around. I'm probably sick of this tone. It's probably gonna make me want to play in a band, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not in a band, and then I'll be like, oh, fuck this. Fuck this. Next one. Timeout! Timeout. Excuse me. That needs more on the noise gate. That is repulsive. The noise gate needs to be more like right here. I think. Right? Did I do that right? There, I think I did it right. Yeah, I'm tired of that. It's played out, man. I've used it too much. It's only appropriate when it's appropriate. It's not appropriate when it's not appropriate. You know? Granted, on that song it was appropriate, but, you know, it's just not time to play that song, is it? Alright, fine. I'll do the one other part. I know I can't leave you hanging. There's only like one other part you want to hear, right? The part where it's all like fucking... Sorry, didn't mean to punch your microphone. Yeah, it's just not time. Not time for that. When was the last time we played that? I think it was at band practice. I was gonna say Club Excess, but no, I think it was band practice. Like, I'd rather bust out my Crybaby. I'd rather get my Dunlop out. Like, that's fun, but yeah, let's pick something a little more familiar. How about this one? How about Time to Shred? That's almost as good as Maelstrom. You know. I know these GarageBand patches pretty well. It's almost as good as Maelstrom right here. But I might have to turn up the noise gate once again. Might as well do that now, huh? Save us some trouble. Oh, snap that string. Ah, devil man, devil man. Ah. Hold on, no, the scale is more like. Something like that. It's kind of tough without my E string, my first string. God damn, man, that thing snapped like a freaking, like one of my dental pick toothpicks. You know, a little harp with the floss. Back when I had a new cap, it would get all shredded. They don't do that no more. But that thing snapped. Unless it's like a lousy brand. I prefer the Plackers. You know, the Dentine and the Oral-B, the big name brands. Yeah, those fall apart quicker than anything. The Plackers, those are the good ones. Change my pickup setting. It's a little too. It doesn't have enough of the. Alright, I'm just fucking around, you can tell. You can tell I'm noodling there, as opposed to that freaking... What was that scale from? I forget. Isn't it some classical song? It's not like Moonlight Sonata, is it? But it's way faster. Like do 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 do. Yeah, it is Moonlight Sonata, huh? Sonata? Hey, Sonata, Sonata, call the whole thing what you wanna. Okay. Is Rocksmith done? What the fuck was Steam? It had 6 gigabytes. What the fuck is it doing now, if anything? Please tell me it's done. It hasn't done anything. Oh, I'm out of hard drive space. Go figure. I've just been downloading like a madman. Oh, it started! Yay! I guess I better close the GarageBand, huh? That'll be hogging the resources, yo. Well, what was the problem? It looked like it didn't do anything. It said it still had like 5 gigs or whatever to do. Like I give a shit. Let's get it on! Bow. I broke my string. This is gonna suck. Oh well. Whatever. Let's just do something. Let's play one song at the very, and then I'll say this sucks. I need my string, and I'll string it up later, off stream probably.
Rocksmith.
Really use a cigarette. Yeah, that's how it always works, huh? Right when you're about to do something, it's like, fuck, I gotta get the cigarette done real quick. Kinda need a refill too. Son of a bitch, man. One of these days, it would be nice if I could be habit free. I mean, of course, the guitar habit, that's... You know what? That's not very likely, huh? Habit free? Nah.
Learn a song.
I gotta check something. Alright, this is the regular, no frills, no frills about it. Okay, good. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Give me something easy. Something really, really, really easy. Dude, this song is... That's a pretty good score, but I remember when I wasn't networked, it was even better than that. The tuning, look at what the tuning is. E flat, drop D. That's a pretty weird fucking tuning, isn't it? I haven't played this in forever. Everything okay, computer? You're kind of laggy sounding. I think I need to turn off the preview on my freaking streaming software. Alright, is that gonna help at all? Hopefully. So what is that? That's weird, you guys. What is that? What is happening? That is not cool. It's ridiculous. Hold on one sec. There's gotta be something we can do about that. There's gotta be. Here. Give me 1 second. 1 sec, okay? Okay, you're right. I do have a pick folder. I hate it when I do that. You're right. I forgot. Okay? Maybe if I do this. That should help. Hopefully. Oh. What the fuck is going on with that? We're gonna have to get to the bottom of that, you realize. Good God Almighty. Yeah, I cheated. I do not have. Oh, we don't get to tweak the audio. No, we have to. That isn't gonna work. For God's sake, man. I don't know what to do. Here, let's tuner? We already did the tuner though. Mixer? Music volume, guitar. I don't know. Maybe it'll help with the system resources. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not used to that happening. That's really weird. It's my stupid. I probably have no hard drive space. Did you see where it said I have 8 gigabytes? It probably doesn't have enough swap drive space to do much of anything, is what I'm guessing. Apparently. That's what I'm thinking if I delete something, that's bound to help. Right? It's gotta be a swap space issue. Gotta be. Ah, fuck. What am I gonna delete? I guess I got lots of movies on my desktop. Is it time to delete these? Is it? I think I've already, like, uploaded and broadcasted most of these. Are they even taking up that? Okay, this one is. Oh, what did I copy this over for, I wonder? Oh, I remember. Yeah, I needed to get a couple photos off here. This can go. Is there anything good before I delete it? Anything good? Here we have a QR code. Oh, I know what that's from. That's from a board. Which board was it? It's from some. Is it from? It's from that. It's a Wi-Fi. One of those mini PCI Wi-Fi boards. Yeah. That's obviously not what's consuming all the space. All the space is being consumed by stuff like this mofo. What on earth is that? Oh, that was me at work. I copied this. This is still on the phone. So this is really no big deal. Of course, if I were to play this right now, you could see what it would look like in full high resolution. Instead of that low resolution thing, this is the JJ at work thing. Gonna have to rotate it, I think.
JJ speaking. How can I take your phone call? Or no, how can I help you? Sorry, I was thinking I was the receptionist or customer care for a second.
Look at that clear
Sometimes
picture.
I'd walk up those things.
Yeah, it's obvious this thing needs some swap space. We gotta get rid of it. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more high res than the 60 megabyte file that I made. It's hard to believe you can compress 6 gigs into 60 megs, right? Hey man, it's possible. I did it. And it's still watchable. Oh, that's the skateboard video right there. This was pretty much broadcast. Let's see if this plays any smoother. If it doesn't, guess what that means? That means we get to delete it. Yeah, I'm trying the QuickTime player now because I think that takes a few less resources than the VLC does. To be quite frank, to be quite honest, I think it does. Okay, everything okay?
Alright, hey look, I don't care if you think I'm being a wimp, okay? Like, seriously, do you feel like being locked up in a cage? Or having to go downtown and answer like a million questions?
Oh, are we talking about a dominatrix's dungeon or the police station? Yeah, this is this storyline. No skateboarding. Kind of like, yeah. Sometimes storyline is useful. Sometimes it's just a drag, right? How do I get out of this drag? Delete. Oh, this is the one with the skateboarding. Oh no, not that one. I was hoping we could open up the VLC because it's a lot easier to get zoomed in. You know, it's pretty low res, the stuff that I shared with you before. So if we could zoom in, you definitely could see how foolish I look trying to jump up that curb. I mean, not that foolish, but It was only on the last try that it actually happened. Let's see. Rotate. Which one's rotate? Oh, I get it. It's in this one. Hey, come back. Where'd that go? Get back here, you son of a... You superhero number one. Watch out. You son of a gun. There we go. Okay. Is it this one? No. Nope. Yeah? Yeah. Is that the right one? What's up with that? I didn't see it rotate at all.
Alright.
Oh, now it's rotated. Gee, thanks. One more time. Let's take it from the top. And action. I said action, goddammit. Can we move this along? Move it along! Did I break the computer again? Stop. Play. Go forward. Go backwards. What the fuck? I'm deleting files. You should totally be cooperating. I hate it when my computers disobey me. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I think I hurt its feelings. This is the last try, and then we're deleting it. I'm just doing this for you guys, okay? I'm sure you'd get a kick out of watching me look feeble on the Mario deck. And of course I'm just saying that because I already know I look awesome, but you don't, because son of a bitch. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, we're deleting that one too. Okay. That should be enough. The guitar should sound good, right? If this crashes the goddamn thing, I'm gonna basically go to sleep. If it doesn't crash, I think I'm gonna do another shot. One or the other. It's a real roll of the dice here. Fuck it. music's too loud. Is that really necessary? For fuck's sake. Is that really necessary? Is that really necessary? Sorry. I have a feeling maybe we have the wrong guitar effect turned on. You know what I mean? Like seriously. I think the whole problem is it has a bad guitar pedal in use right now. What am I supposed to do to change that? I forget. Tone designer? Load tone? Something nice and basic? How about the one that we need for the song? Yeah, it's processed. It's a little much. That's a bit much. Why does it all sound like it's got way too much tremolo? I don't remember the songs having that much tremolo. Come on now. What have I done to deserve this? Maybe this is what happens when it doesn't download the 5 gigabytes or whatever the fuck it wanted to update. Well, I'm only gonna try one more trick. I'm gonna try something that can't fail. Yeah, I'm sorry, the Ramones don't use that much tremolo on their freaking... Okay. I guess I've got some troubleshooting to do later. I can't put you nor myself through much more of this. Sorry. I did close GarageBand, okay? It's not GarageBand fucking with us, okay? I know it's not. It's just not our lucky day, apparently. Yeah, sorry, it almost sounded good for a second. Whatever the hell's hogging